sure I got all my Canadian stuff on. Roots is a Canadian company. My CBD from the Canadian company. Naked Cannabis. So, Jon Jones exposes the UFC people. A lot of you didn't believe me he was going to win pretty fucking easy. Easiest fight of his career, I said. I said it months ago on Chael Sonnen's show. Now, Chael has me shadow blocked, but he loves to use my fucking content without giving me credit for it. Whether he likes it or fucking not. When he was talking about how bad the 205 division was, that was me who brought it up. Jon Jones exposed 2 weight classes in the last fucking 3 years, people. 3 of them, or 2, sorry. 2 weight classes in 3 years. UFC product is fucking garbage. Imagine, 2 guys are allowed to come in after 3 years and smash champions. George St. Pierre did it to Michael Bisping. Jon Jones just did it to fucking Cyril Gane, the most incomplete heavyweight of all. He looked really scared of Jon, which I said would happen. People don't realize how fucking good Jon Jones really is. The MMA guru. That dude doesn't know fucking shit from putty. The more he talks, the more embarrassing he becomes. Well, I'm 6'4". Oh, would be fucking shit. He's never competed at. I guess he played some fucking soccer. But wow, would be shit. He doesn't know the difference. He tried to say Cyril Gane was a better athlete than Jon Jones. Jon Jones was a track star, a swimmer, basketball player, a wrestler, and a football player. Cyril Gane was fucking none of them people. None of them. So no, he wasn't a better athlete. Look at the helicopter in the air behind me. Frankie, there's the beast. Gosh, she looks good. 13 years old. She moves like a cat. I'm 51. I still move like a cat. Broken shoulder and all. So, exposed pretty much how bad the heavyweight division was and how shallow of a pool. Ryan Bader is probably the 3rd best heavyweight in the world today. The Bellator champion at heavyweight. Let that sink in for a second. Ryan Bader is probably the 3rd. I got Stipe ahead of him. If Stipe fights, I know Stipe ain't gonna let Jones fucking walk right to him and grab him. I know that ain't gonna happen. I also think Jones would have did that to Francis. Francis ain't used to a man his size coming at him. We got oblique kick the shit. As we saw, it took 1 punch for fear to really resonate into Cyril Gane last night. But Jon Jones exposed the UFC for really bad fighters. I'm just going to say MMA general. Since George has been gone, Jon Jones, part-timer, right? BC, retired. All these great fighters were all well-rounded. Everybody else, not so much. So no, the talent hasn't gotten better. When somebody can walk in off the fucking street and embarrass your so-called heavyweight prospect so easy, like so easy, that tells you a lot about your product, people. We're paying way too much to watch the UFC. I only watch the pay-per-views usually, only if they're good. This was the first time, I said this about 6-7 months ago, maybe a year ago. Chael Sonnen's, I left the comment. It was one of the few that he let go through. And it was after, I can't remember, after the Yuri fight, I said, look, Jon Jones would have beat up Yuri and Glover at the same fucking time that night. By the looks of things, would have fought Gane right after. And maybe even Yan. Not Peter Yan, but Jan Yakovich, I can't even, Balkovich, whatever, the wrestler. It was a 205 champion. Had 3 champions at 205. One was a 40-year-old that was a walking heavy bag for Jon Jones. But Jon Jones ain't got no striking, people. No striking at all. Last night it looked like he was willing to go toe-to-toe with Cyril Gane. Guess what? Gane wanted no part of it. No part of it. Chael Sonnen's beating himself up. I guess I didn't know it was that bad, that he really didn't think he gave John much of a fight. Well, he went in scared with John, I think. Sorry, Chael, but I do think you went in a little scared. Not as scared as Gane was, but yeah, you went after him, and you realize how good John Bones is. And I'm not even a fan of his, a fan of the MMA game, but man, oh man, is UFC product fucking garbage. I guess we can look at Bo Nickel. Who was it? Last night I can't remember the guy's name. The young kid. Looks fast and strong. Ex-wrestler. But I don't know, man. If that's all you got to look forward to is one or two fighters, like Sean O'Malley. You know, somebody mentioned that the fights they seem like they're fixed now. And you go over some fights. O'Malley versus Jan. I like O'Malley. I think he has the best striking in MMA. Once he finds his spot, he just keeps hitting it. Like Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes might miss you a few times, but once she hits you, she puts it's like an axe hitting a fucking tree, right? She just chops you down from the face down. Well, that's Ronda Rousey. But, I'll give a shout out to Grasso. Congratulations on that win. She was a little bit tougher than I thought she was. I didn't think she would get walked through, but yeah, what a fight. She was losing to that point, but what a fight. What heart. What heart in that woman. And I don't know. Shevchenko, Valentina, it's almost like she doesn't want to be there sometimes. Because she was winning that fight. I swelled up my shoulder, that's why we need the CBD. But yeah, anyways, John Jones exposes 2 weight classes of the UFC. They don't even have, who's the champ right now? It's a pretend champ, anyways, at 205, right? Pretend champ at 205. I guess Stipe and Jones next. I'd want it for International Week, wouldn't you guys? Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Go check out my other videos. This is the first time and only time I'll ever ask you to do it. Sometimes I make off the wall predictions.